Okay guys, we're going to do a little video here. Boiling water with Sterno. We've got a couple of different types. The gel type Sterno lasts about 2 hours. We also have the alcohol type Sterno with the wick. It lasts about 6 hours. Just going to see which one can burn, can boil water faster. In a situation where you're using these to cook, I just want to know which one would be the better one to keep in my car. Right now I have both in my car, but I don't really know which is better. I got a couple of beer cans there, just something you might find somewhere. Open up with a military type opener. These new ones are awesome. They're about double the size. Have it on just a little paracord lanyard. Let's just see. You can't even see the flame off it, but there is flame on it. I was going to do this last night, but ended up not being able to. One advantage of the gel ones. The gel ones, you can't, the flame even at night you can barely see. They do light a little easier too. It's about 40 degrees out here today. And the water we're starting with is tap water. It's running about 60 degrees. There's about 10 ounces of water in each. So we'll see about how long it takes. I expect it to take quite a while, especially with the temperature so low. So I won't let y'all sit and watch water boil. So I'll start this up. Now we're about almost 10 minutes in, which is kind of disappointing. I was hoping that they're going to boil in this little bit of water in less than 10 minutes. Now neither one of these, the one on the right actually has a slight advantage because I didn't put any support underneath either one. The cups are the same height off the ground, but the one on the right, because of the wick design, has a higher base to it. Therefore it's given about a ½ inch, it looks like, close to the water. And it's 90 degrees on the one on the left, and on the one on the right it's considerably hotter. It's almost 120, about 118. So if I were to lift the one on the left, that's the gel type. Closer, it'd probably do better if I wanted an even test of them. But the one on the right definitely has an advantage. But still, it's been almost 10 minutes, and we're still only at 120, which it started at 60. So it's just now doubled. If we hit 165, water is safe. It has to stay at 165 for only 15 seconds to make the water safe. People say boil the water. Some people say boil the water for 10 minutes, but that's not necessary at all. 165 is all that it takes. The reason you boil it is if you bring it to boil, it's well past 165. Therefore, if you don't have a thermometer on you, which in a survival situation or a situation when you'd probably be using these to cook, you're probably not carrying a thermometer. That's why you boil the water, just to fail safe. It is cool out here, so maybe, but if it was warmer, it definitely wouldn't take near as long. We're at 130 on the one on the right. And Neil plummets about 100 on the one on the left. That's the gel on the left and the wick one on the right. Alright, well the one on the right is at 209 degrees or so. We're almost about to boil. The one on the left, I just checked, it's like 140, I think. I mean, it's a huge difference there. It has been about 46 minutes. So this is no fast process, but if there's no other way of heating up food, it's definitely an option. I'll still keep a couple of Sterno in my car. This isn't the very most efficient way of heating with Sterno either. We got lots of airflow around it. It'd be better to have to carry along a small tin, something like this, punch a couple of holes in the sides, and then also cut these down with some tin snips and fold them over, and then you got the air can come up and the heat will go out the top. Put a small little metal rack on it or something, to cook on, or you can put a larger pan on it to cook on. That would probably be the most efficient way. So I may do a test later on using something like that to see which one, to use the advantages to each one and see which one with, trying to make it boil the best, which one's better, that situation. But if you're open in the area, there's not a lot of wind blowing around, but just it's losing a ton of heat because of the gap, especially the one on the left. And there's about 4 inches between it and the one on the right. There's about 2.5 or 3 inches. So, I mean, I think the primary reason for the one on the right, the one on the wick, because it's already higher. It's already higher with the wick and everything, so it just gives it an advantage. But we'll be boiling in probably just a minute or two longer. That's it. So in a situation like this where you don't have anything else, no cup or anything, then the one on the right's the best. The one that's the wick type.